Well, another day with a race truck, and you know,
Boys are over.
boys are here. Check out the freaking race cars.
S550.
Yeah, this might be the fastest S550 in Maryland, in case y'all were wondering.
Pan out on it. Comment down below. What should we do next to this thing?
Yeah, we're running out of ideas. We did everything pretty much to Colin's car.
Left is headers and then a turbo kit. But
Yeah, on 3 little turbo kit, make this thing stupid fast, make her rip. Colin got the SV wheels up front. A couple of you guys were asking about that. It's a 275/40/19. He went with 19s up in the front also, which is a perfect combo around here.
Small tire in the rear because I got a good deal on them, but
yeah, Colin always gets the good deals.
Driving the rain because I almost died on the slicks. So.
Yeah, but no, the fitment is good because the back roads here are kind of whack, and a lot of the cars around here rub and scrape, so that's kind of like one of the better things to go with.
We got a video coming up. We got to fix this. Comment down below how we should fix this. So, this is when I got rear-ended. I got a $4,000 check out of this, so we're all good. But besides that, we got to fix these 2 marks right here. We're probably gonna
and the
sand
sensor.
it.
And the sensor's gone.
That's in there. We gotta pop that out.
We gotta find it. My whole finger fits in there. What the hell?
We probably weren't gonna mess with that because we gotta take the bumper off to do that. So
yeah, that's
looks like my sensor's just gonna be jacked.
We'll get a piece of white tape and just cover it up.
So what do you think? We sand this, fill it in. We can either put, I don't know, a white piece of vinyl. I'm kind of scared to paint it.
Let's just get a fat piece of white duct tape and just cover up the whole bottom. We'll just cover up all the other sensors too.
A square piece of white vinyl right here just to cover it up.
Yeah, we could do that. Screw it. Peep that tag. You guys already seen it on Kill Baby.
I feel like whatever we're gonna do to it, it's gonna make it worse than how it already looks. So, because it's gonna be more noticeable.
You know what we could do? What we actually could do, but it's gonna cover up the sensors. I've seen people just do like this part all black, but if we brought it down and literally carried it to there, and all the way to there like that, it might not look bad, but your sensors are gonna be complete.
Straight black.
It's gonna be straight down black. I don't know. I mean, it could work, but that's my only option. My neighbor's got a faster car than you. Subi gang.
Sheesh.
That's a race car. We got the whole white car squad up in here.
It looks good because you got dark tint on it too.
I know. So let's jump into today's video. Top 5 mods of what you need to do to your F150 5.0 only, no EcoBoost up in here. So this is the single cab short bed F150. In case you guys didn't see me go pick this truck up in Nashville, go check it out. Link will be in the description. But check out this truck. It is so freaking sick. I'm in love with this thing. In case y'all missed last video too, we did the rear tail lights and the third brake light. Came out freaking amazing. Completely changed the whole look on the truck, and we're picking up new wheels for the truck, dropping it off this Friday. The day of the video, this video should be posted, is the day the wheels should be going on the truck. If everything goes smooth, fingers crossed, but check out these lights. Rear tail lights, got the smoked look, LEDs on the back, and then also same as the third brake light. But, so we're gonna drive the truck down the hill. I wanna show you guys one of the intake manifolds I have in the shed to compare it to this truck, because this is not a stock truck. This is full bolt-ons, and we are about to switch her over to 85. So we can gap Colin. Colin, what if I gap you?
Not gonna happen.
All right, I'm gonna put my truck on the 85.
Put your truck on the line. Put pink slips.
So we have a bet. Colin's car is intake, tune, catback, and the 85. This truck is intake, tune, ported manifold, headers, no cats, straight back, and we're gonna put on the 85. But this truck does weigh a good bit more. Colin is a 6-speed manual.
I mean, it's usually the
this is a 10-speed.
car that just looks faster.
Hey,
Mine looks 10 times faster.
Don't sleep on the race truck. All right, we're gonna see. Loser buys dinner, but let's go down the hill. I'm gonna show you guys the different intake manifolds, and we're gonna let Colin drive this thing today too. Let him get a good feel for old baby Yodi. All right, so this is some of the top mods you should do to your F-150 to make this thing absolutely freaking rip. As you can see, we got a 1320 ported junky intake manifold. This is the one commonly found on the Mustangs. I don't see many people around here have a setup like this for a truck, being a 5.0. And what I found out today, and not many of you might know this, so my real biggest concern and freaking question was, is this 5.0 exactly the same as the Mustang. So this is a 2019 Gen 3 Coyote engine. It's obviously Ford. I mean, that's kind of a no-brainer there. But the older gens, the 15, 16, 17, they were totally different. The heads were different, the cams were different, the duration of the lift was different. This is 100% identical to the Mustangs. The only thing that's different from the factory is the manifold. So this has changed. The truck ships at 7,800 RPMs right now as it sits, exactly what Apollo ships at. And then we also got a catch can too. That is one of the mods you definitely need because that will save the life of your engine, and then a cold air intake. But before we even jump into any of that stuff, we're gonna figure out what power this truck makes. So dyno video coming soon. The dyno video is gonna be going strictly 85 from the pump. So we're gonna see what this truck puts to the rear wheels. But I want to show you guys the main difference between the manifold, and I have my Gen 3 Mustang manifold and the truck stock manifold sitting in my shed right now. So I'm gonna show you guys the difference between the runners, which this helps flow a lot more better, more air, more airflow, more power. So this is exactly what you need to make this truck be a freaking monster. So I was showing Colin the difference between these manifolds. This was the one that came off of Apollo from the factory, and this is the bone stock one from the truck. So you can obviously see from a side-by-side comparison that the runners are a lot shorter, which are more direct, and they seem, just from my eyes, they look a little bit thicker. I don't know, but this one is super thick. Like, these are OD thick and kind of short, but long. I don't know if that makes sense, but you can see them side by side. There's definitely a big size difference comparing the two. Throttle body, obviously the mount looks the same, and the way they got the stuff lined up for the vacuum lines and stuff like that, that's different. It's a little off-centered right there. And then the stuff in the back is also a little different. Don't know what all that thing does, but she makes horsepower. So that's the 2020 manifold from Apollo, and this is from the 2019 F150. And I forgot to show you guys also, we relocated the catch can. So I was having a problem. I was noticing I was like, I know the catch can shouldn't be where it was. So the catch can, when I got the truck, it was hanging down, right down here, and it was kind of tucked in there, which isn't good because the catch can's purpose is to catch the oil from high RPMs that's getting thrown around, from what I understand, and it's supposed to go into the catch can and stay there and not move. So the way mine was sitting, it was kind of tunneling itself back into the intake manifold, and it was pretty much burning the oil. I noticed a very little bit of smoke when it was sitting, and it definitely needed an oil change. The oil was super thin, smelled gassy, but I was like, this isn't right. And then once I pulled the catch can lines that were laying right there was oil residue in there. And then the shop today, they peeked inside the intake manifold, and it was pretty much coated with a decent bit of oil. Got that cleaned up, oil change, relocated the catch can, and haven't seen a drop of smoke yet. So fingers crossed. And it wasn't anything crazy. It was a very, very light, on a decel, a very, very tiny bit. I didn't even notice it, and I always look out the side of the truck. Never noticed it once, but yeah, that's what my dad saw. So there we are with the truck at the moment. But yeah, some of the other main mods you definitely need for the truck is for an XL like this to completely change the whole look is LED headlights, fog lights. Just the whole LED package for this truck completely sets it off. I mean, I get more thumbs up in this truck on a daily basis than the Mustang, which is pretty insane. So next mod you will need for your truck is a good set of headers for this truck. I forget the name of the headers that were actually on this. They're B and something. It's an off-brand of LTH is from what I told. I usually go with Corsa is my number one, or LTH, or what's the other one, Colin? Cooks. Yeah, Cooks. Cooks is the main ones that I usually go to also. The Cooks is what I have on Apollo. That's what I would have wanted to run on this truck, but everyone said that these are decently fine as long as the job was done right, which it was. Everything looked good. No cracks, no leaks, nothing like that. The headers are perfectly fine. And lowering kit, so we have Beltec up front, which makes the truck super stable. I've had this at a pretty decent speed. Truck feels great up front, and then towards the rear we have Viking adjustables for both sides. They're perfect setup for drag racing pretty much, because if I want to loosen the suspension, all I got to do is do a couple clicks the other way, softens up the rear tremendously, and then we'll be ready to launch this thing. And then it's got a super small resonator and a super small muffler, which makes it sound relatively okay. It's not the best at high RPMs, but at cold start it is pretty spicy. All right, so this side exit exhaust is an MBRP. It did come with the truck. I don't know if I should put this one on, or what we should do, drop a comment right now, let me know. is we cut the bed. Colin, come look at this. Should I cut the bed right here? A nice big cut. Put the exhaust out through there and kind of do like the teardrop look exhaust. You know how like the turbo cars do it?
Out of there?
Yeah, like kind of right here. Just right out the side. Because I don't like when it hangs. I think it's super dirty. And I feel like if it's tucked up, it's going to look super nice, like coming out of the bed of the truck.
And everyone's going to know it's a race truck.
Oh, they're going to know it's a race truck.
You don't want them to know.
Oh, I want them to know.
What wheels you got coming?
Oh, they're a surprise for you. They're clean, they're clean. But drop a comment, let me know on that. We'll just have to cut this $5,000 aluminum bed because they're very expensive from Ford.
I'll get you another one.
Yeah, Colin's got a guy. So we're gonna cut that, screw it, we're gonna send it. And also, yeah,
I'm gonna wrap the truck black.
this was probably one of the most expensive mods I've done. It's a bullet antenna. How much power did it say it adds?
25.
Yeah, 25, that's what they recommend from the factory. So 25 there. 300 for the intake manifold, 500 for the headers. We're looking at about 1,000 horsepower truck right here.
You got good center caps on there too.
Ford center caps, that's about 5 each. Shit, we're maybe at 1,200 horsepower right now.
Like what I'm saying.
First, decently acceleration. He's gonna get a feel for it, and we're gonna give you all his reaction because Colin has never driven one in a truck. He took it for a spin, but he never got onto it to see how it feels compared to the Mustang. So that's what we're gonna find out. Not slow at all.
I feel like it was definitely in the wrong gear. When
It just stayed in one gear and just revved it out slow as shit.
Because it definitely started pulling harder when we started picking up speed.
Yeah. She's got a little bit of balls to her. We'll just leave it at that. She got a little bit of pepper in her.
Just kept revving and I was like...
You just saw the RPM thing just straight get buried.
I was like, let me shift it for it.
So Colin just got done driving. We had to run a couple errands. So let me loop around. How was your driving experience of Baby Yodi, you know?
I kind of want one now.
It does
definitely gets up and goes.
It got a little power to her.
I mean,
it
revs out like the Mustang, which is crazy in a truck. But
goddamn race truck, baby. So it's not just a race truck, it is a work truck.
show them what we got out back.
You know what? Son of a bitch putting in good work.
That's been in this thing.
That's 5,000 pounds in the bed weight right there.
Is it squatting?
It's not even, it doesn't even squat one bit. That's just the thing. When you buy a Ford, they just don't squat. It's just a gifted thing.
I think she's good to go.
Got all seasons up on that hoe.
It moves around a lot, so I think that means we strapped it down good.
So the guy gave us some string, and let's just say we looped it around a little bit everywhere. Looks like
everything got loose within 3 seconds.
What the hell? Is that it? Oh god. All right, we got a 30-minute drive back.
Should be good to at least hit 120.
Yeah, we're gonna send her. Old girl's purring away, but let's see what she can do. Good old work truck, you know. So I think that is gonna be a wrap for today's video. We pretty much touched more than 5 mods. Intake manifold, ported, obviously 1320 junk is the way to go, or CJ setup. Next thing is an SMB cold air intake. Catch can really doesn't do anything besides save your intake manifold from getting gummed up with oil and shit. So you could say that's another decent mod. LED light, top to bottom, full all the way around. Check out American Truck. They had some super good deals when I was on there. And then headers, high flow cats, the whole 9, full cat back on this truck, and suspension. I mean, that's literally like 7 things right there. I got, like I said before, I got Beltec up front, adjustable coilovers, and the Vikings flip kit in the rear. So that is a super major plus. This truck, I'm falling in love with it. Just wait for more content. This truck's gonna be a lot of fun, and it's gonna hurt some feelings being a truck. That's just the best part. It really is. All right, thank you guys for watching. We just got back home, me and Colin. He already had the dip. He had to go all the way back home, but he had super fun. He had a good time driving the truck. He actually really wants one. So maybe one day Colin will get a Baby Yodi with me, and we'll have to squat up with the Baby Yodi trucks. I just love these things. If you're honestly, no joke, looking for a daily, this is probably one of my favorite vehicles to drive. It's not crazy high up. The visibility is great. Gas mileage, I was absolutely dogging this poor thing. Getting 19 miles to the gallon. I mean, I got the full size bed to do whatever. We literally just picked up a freaking box spring in this and I took it to his house. No problems at all. It didn't fit the best, but you know, we strapped it down, got the job done. And yeah, it can gap freaking cars, and being a full size pretty much pickup truck, but it's a baby truck, works out freaking perfect. So go check out a Baby Yodi truck. I'm telling you, it is worth the buy, and they're not even crazy expensive. You can get these things brand new. They sticker at like 32, 33,000, which is insane with a Gen 3 Coyote motor in it. I mean, throw a Whipple on it, it's game over. You're gonna beat most things in your area. But till next video, guys, I will catch you in the next one. Peace.